Gamers, welcome back to the Big J Gamer City live stream part 2. And we are here live on Summer Games Future. And yesterday it was a blast. Yes, and now we'll see what future will give us some advantage to some more games. What in the world? Wow.
Sorry about that, Zelda. Zelda got sick. Yay. Anyway, how you guys doing? People should just introduce new games by singing a song. Yeah, I guess so. Well, when's the future game show supposed to start? Or is it not?
It starts.
Maybe I have the wrong channel.
So we wanted to share this experience in a game where plants don't need watering, they cannot die, and you just need to find them a perfect spot and get even more plants. Also, you can tidy up the rooms to get to know our characters, clear space for plants, and unlock new ones for completing tasks. And yes, you can pet this little mister and follow the stories.
Keeping it cool because it's hot outside. Hi, BG Starshine. Hi, people.
Living countries. So if our game appeals to you, head over Jungle to your wish list.
It's happening on the GameSpot channel, so they don't have on the. Well, that's weird.
And with that, we conclude another epic year of the Women-Led Games Showcase. We are humbled by the trust that people that allowed us to feature their incredible work placed in us to show their passion and what they're working so hard on to share with you. And we're thrilled to continue bringing you more throughout the year. And we also just one more time wanted to offer our sincerest thank you to our sponsors, Stray Fawn and Disobey, for their incredible support to make this year happen. Being a part of this year's Summer Game Fest is a significant milestone for the women-led gaming community. It really is. And because we want to also take a moment to give our sincerest thanks to Jeff Keeley, Emily Bouchak, and the Game Awards Future Class for amplifying the voices of women-led communities. Also, before you leave, don't forget to check out our Steam sale, okay? You got from now until June 15th, and we're going to go ahead and say that again, now until June 15th, because we're gamers. We wait until the last minute, and we really can't be doing that, okay? You need to go to the Steam sale, you need to check out some awesome demos, you need to save yourself some money, and you need to be adding things to that wish list, okay? Because that helps indies, and that helps support the health and the integrity of the gaming community and gaming industry as a whole. So you need to just go and mosey on over there. Not yet, we're not done here. But once we're done, then you're going to want to mosey on over to the Steam sale, and you're going to want to check out those demos that are live now for not only the games we featured today, but so many others that are just waiting for you to explore them. So make sure you check out those demos, have a good time, and don't forget, you're supposed to be adding to those wish lists. Once again, I'm Leanna Rupert, and it has been a genuine pleasure hosting you for this year's Women-Led Games Showcase. Until next time, once again,
that's a long sign-off.
Don't forget, follow us on socials. Be a part of the conversation. We love to hear your thoughts. We want to share in your victories. We want to share in your gaming experiences, and we want to share the community as a whole. That being said, we look very much forward to seeing you at next year's Summer Game Fest and the Women-Led Games Showcase. Until next time, Happy gaming, friends.
Okay. This is a very, very long sign-off. Oops. Anyway, how you guys doing? I mean, we should be redirected. Everything should be happening through the, everything's supposed to be happening all through the Game Awards.
Okay, this could be the Game Awards.
I'm from a
For
farming
real.
community,
Sorry, guys.
a little town of 200 people. A fifth-generation farmer's daughter.
World of Nobody Wants to Die, a cyberpunk detective thriller powered by Unreal Engine 5.
Hi, my name is Michał from Critical Hit Games, and I'm the studio's community manager. And we are located in the beautiful medieval city of Wrocław in Poland. Right now, we are working on Nobody Wants to Die. It's a single-player interactive noir story set in a dystopian New York City. It's inspired by neo-noir films, black and white detective movies, Art Deco stylings, but set hundreds of years into the future. You will discover the world of New York in the year 2329, where immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay.
What is this game?
Choosing the perfect music and composer for this game was so important. It allows players to feel truly immersed in this world we have built. We're honored to be able to work with Mikołaj Stroiński to create an incredible soundtrack for Nobody Wants to Die. Our small team of 20 has been working hard on this game for the last 4 years, and our aim from the start was to deliver a great narrative and a graphical experience for players in our dystopian world. The music helps us to shape the emotion we want players to feel in each moment, setting the rhythm and atmosphere for New York 2329. Its melodic and moody theme beautifully encapsulates the noir essence of the game, setting the stage for an immersive experience like no other. We're so pleased that 2 million of you watched our review trailer that we released a few months ago, and today we're excited for you to get a glimpse into some of Nobody Wants to Die's core settings. In Detective James Carr's apartment, what you're looking at here are extreme shots captured from our PC. This is our vision of the future. You will experience the story of Nobody Wants to Die from a first-person perspective, through the eyes of Detective James Carr. Through our narrative, we wanted to explore the dangers of transhumanism and immortality. In a society where death is a distant memory, the lines of right and wrong start to get a bit blurry. Planning to release Nobody Wants to Die later this year on Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, and PC on Steam. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Nobody Wants to Die. Yep.
Nobody Wants to Die is coming later this year. What's next, Britt? Britt! Interesting. I'm just gonna head backstage and see what's going on here.
Welcome to the world of Detective Dotson, Roger. It's an adventure game set in India where you use disguise and parkour to track down your father's killer.
Sounds great. One question: how do we get back to our human bodies?
I'm not sure, but watching this new trailer can't hurt, right?
Detective Dotson.
to the top.
Detective Johnson. And street.
Detective Dotson is coming to PC in 2024, and the developers just launched a demo for the game on Steam, so you can dive in after the show. While you're there, why not add it to your wish lists?
During this year's spring showcase, our host cracked open the Ones to Watch yearbook, spotlighting 3 of the most hotly anticipated games coming in 2024.
In keeping with that tradition, we've got another trio of games to share that should definitely be on your wish lists.
First on our list is One Developers, so they can tell you more about this new weird survival shooter.
Hello, Metas. Welcome to the mysterious world of What's Human. I'm Derek, the head of operation of What's Human. Yesterday, we revealed that What's Human will launch on PC on the 9th of July 2024. I'm very honored to introduce What's Human to both new and old friends today and bring you more exclusive views. What's Human is a post-apocalyptic overworld survival game where we'll take on the role as a meta, striving to survive in a world corrupted by stardust and exploring the enigmatic now-pop continent. You must fend off eldritch creatures alongside other metas, reclaim the old world, and uncover the truth behind the apocalypse. Many have labeled us as the most anticipated survival game of 2024, and I will tell you what makes What's Human so unique. Your adventure will unfold in a seamless open world. You'll venture through treacherous mountains, sandy beaches, foggy swamps, wild plains, rushing waterfalls, dark caverns, and mysterious underwater and frigid tundras. Your exploration will stretch the boundaries of your imagination. The diverse flora and fauna in the open world add more possibilities to your journey. Let's see what survival skills you've got. Hunting, fishing, and farming are all part of the experience. The influence of stardust has led to wide mutations across the continent. Stay cautious of the mutated deviants and fanatical cultists, very key in strongholds, as well as the areas shrouded in deep fog and the riddle spots scattered across the land. As you may know, what makes us different is our monster design. In What's Human, the enemies that you ever encountered might be something that you never seen before. Animal, a new species born from the influence of stardust, will pose one of your greatest threats. The Wanderer, a walking bug that roams the world with its searchlight, and the Aura, a monstrosity that resembles an excavator. I just appeal to watch out. In the future, you will encounter even more cryptic creatures in the skies above and oceans below. Don't forget about the reptile entities. Some of them are packing giant Gatling guns, some look like massive trees, and others might even haunt your dreams. Best of luck, Metas. Did I mention that What's Human might be one of the most diverse open world survival games out there? You must eliminate threats in strongholds and dungeons for materials to upgrade your custom equipment. Plus, you can capture divisions from all over the world and use their special abilities to help you out. Rex is your chef, Nutcracker handles security, and the Canaan Skull is a bodyguard. You can build your settlement anywhere in the open world, or even create a mobile home. With over 4,000 metas in a server, watch out for ambushes and looting. Remember to forge alliance with others to build settlements and get in on 12 versus 12 compass for real. And that's not all. What's Human is committed to providing unique and constantly updated content for players all over the world. We also aim to cater different players' preferences. We've got themed seasons and all kinds of challenges rolling out soon. These include PvE world bosses and PvP content that encourages you to pillage and plunder. But wait, there's more. We're also adding survival challenges where meta must compete for extremely scarce resources. the creativity of West Human doesn't stop there. You can unleash your imagination by building island with truly unique internal land. Feel free to customize the island to your liking and even change the objective of the season. We create the world and you bring it to life.
West Human for PC is coming your way on the 9th of July 2024. So don't forget to add it to your Steam wishlist.
On the 10th of June, we'll kick off the final round of open beta of Steam. Don't miss out the exclusive cosmetics on the first day. $3 are now available, and you won't want to miss the opportunity. Get ready to delve into the unknown. See you on the other side, Menace.
Once Human launches on July 10th, but you can play the Steam demo when it drops on June 10th next week.
And if you enjoyed that section, watch out for 2 more ones to watch deep dives later in the show.
We've got another world premiere for you now. It's a co-op game where you have to synchronize your movements to succeed. Let's see it!
Oh, yes.
Whoa, nice work.
Did they just say shift it, or
Oh, yeah.
never mind.
No,
They said shift.
We're off on a magical
Shift.
adventure.
They just say
So I got a
shift.
purple X. I have the purple X. I guess did you hit
S?
that? Oh yeah, I pressed.
HIFT. Shift.
Okay, and now send it all the way. Wait. Okay, I'll jump. That opens a panel for me above the door.
Okay, what does it say, please?
We'll figure it out.
If I get this wrong, it's just everything the other way around. Okay?
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will hit that.
Oh, it moved. Oh, very nice.
We should stop doing this.
I'll let you through there and you can have an explore.
Oh, see ya.
Wait, no, just explore.
In Sync is coming soon. So
In
stick it on
Sync?
your wish lists.
Nope.
Now, correct me if I'm
Nope,
wrong.
I'm not putting that
but
down on my wish
It looks
list.
like we're going
No.
back to back with world premieres.
I think you might be right. We've fished another one out for you guys. And if you ask me, it's, whoa, kind of a prize catch. Wow. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Peggy 12.
Hey. I'm doing my best to find down the answers.
Dive back into one of last year's most beloved indie games when Dredge, the Iron Rig, launches on August 15th.
You know, speaking of beloved indies, we are pleased to be launching our very own future game show Humble Bundle. It features a curated selection of games that have appeared in our shows over the years.
So if you like what you see, head to the URL and name your price. And by doing so, you'll be supporting the developers and Humble's chosen charities.
Back to the trailers now. In this next section, we're spotlighting 7 games to keep on your radar.
What kind of 7 games is it?
frag your friends with the help of roguelike upgrades in this fast-paced, genre-blending online shooter. Diabotical Rogue lets you pick between 3 specializations to cause carnage on the battlefield in hectic 4v4 matchups. It launched in early access on Steam and Epic Games on June 4th, 2024. So yep, you can play it right now.
Cool.
What turns a person into a narcotics dealer? A dealer into a cartel boss? Find out in DDS2, an action-packed sim where you climb the criminal ladder and fight off the competition. Establish contracts, expand your hideout, and move your product in a dynamic open world that supports solo play as well as co-op with up to 3 players. DDS2 is coming to PC on June 20th, 2024. Keep your eyes on this one, says Local Thunk, developer of breakout hit Balatro. Star Vaders is a tactical roguelike deck builder where you pilot a mech to defend humanity from an alien scourge. Players can customize their digital decks to take out the intergalactic invaders with Eureka Moment synergies. Star Vaders is coming soon to PC, and you can check out the demo on Steam after the show.
No, Star Wars is better.
Step into the shoes of a plucky airship pilot in Clockwork Ambrosia, a steampunk Metroidvania where the focus is on crafting wall-breaking weapons and armor. Explore gorgeous pixelated worlds to uncover the secrets of a missing civilization, enlisting curious companions and taking down leagues of automatons. Check out the Clockwork Ambrosia demo on Steam today. Turn foes into friends and search for your lost soulmate in Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection, a 3D remake of the 2021 action RPG from Grimorio of Games. A dungeon crawler steeped in mystery, players must level up, collect gear, and recruit fallen enemies to survive in atmospheric environments. Fight past death and twist fate when Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection drops on PC and consoles later this year.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Anton Blast is an explosive action platformer inspired by the GBA greats. Race, bounce, and slide your way through surreal, destructible environments, wielding a mighty hammer to bash goons and topple the game's eclectic bosses. Anton Blast is dashing onto Nintendo Switch and PC this November 12th, but there's a dynamite demo available right now on Steam. Find your new home on the galaxy's edge in Farlands, an intergalactic farming sim with a cozy pixel aesthetic. Chop weeds and build a community as you chart the stars for resources to save your local star system from destruction. Farlands is launching in early access on July 24th, but there's a demo out today on Steam, so you can dive in right after the show. 3 hits and you're out. Step into the ring in Big Boy Boxing, a slapstick boss rush adventure inspired by the Punch-Out series. Quirky opponents are brought to life by fluid animations as you bob, weave, and jab your way through the clobbering ranks, learning attack patterns and upgrading your skills to succeed. Big Boy Boxing is coming soon, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Remember, you can find all of today's games on our dedicated Future Games Show Steam page. Search for Future Games Show on Steam, and you can start digging into the demos and fleshing out your wish list.
I really gotta get some
Special delivery! Our friends at Billy Goat Entertainment have sent us a new trailer for Parcel Core, the studio's extreme sports courier simulator. Let's take a look.
Hello, Judicious Viewer. At Billy Good Entertainment, we are strong believers in the old adage, art from adversity, which is why we've decided, completely of our own volition and certainly not under any form of duress, to commit to delivering our new video game, Parcel Core, this
September 3rd.
That's right, on
September 3rd.
You'll have the opportunity to assume your role in the gig economy, ensuring your board of directors can collect their annual dividends. You'll have to full cast of business operators, from florists to medical professionals to leaven fried dough vendors to themed beverage sellers to more themed beverage sellers, enabling you to avoid defaulting on your debts for another month. So, please help us.
Hey.
By wishlisting Parcel Core today. And remember, you'll find us on the streets on
3rd, 2024.
September 3rd.
We're pleased to reveal that
that.
Partner will be coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 3rd, 2024. You can also check out the demo, which just went live on Steam.
Yep,
The
always
next game
Steam.
is a mind-blowing, interdimensional platformer where, you know what? I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just check this out.
I think this one is on VR Chat or Steam or both. Steam and VR Chat. I mean VR Chat. Yes. So all you have to do is to collect 3 cubes, and then you will go to the next level. Yep.
Screenbound is coming soon, so wishlist it on Steam. And
Steam.
if you think about it, Roger, that's technically 2 games for the price of 1.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Switching gears now, as we've got a trailer to share from our friends at Netflix. Here's a look at some of the new games coming to the platform later this year.
VR Chat, yes. That could be really bad too.
We are having fun. Resisting temptation will be hard for you.
Man. I just do not know why they had to make such games on Netflix on your phone. I get it. They just so you can make games and wait, GTA is on it, Mitch? I gotta get Netflix. I have to get some Netflix.
Thank you to Netflix for sending over that trailer.
We've got another world premiere for you now. This game lets you exploit a gang of unruly mercenaries for your own selfish gain.
Time to dazzle these idiots.
Well, the
Hey,
kids
my
will.
good townsfolk, I got a story for you. I have tirelessly explored the wilds and found epic loot. I can kick any monster's ass, even the nastiest nightmares. I rip them apart. Even with facing death, I never give up. Why? Because I'm a hero, and I'm here to protect you. Oh, cut the crap. You're no hero. Obviously, they did all the fighting. You fighting to gain XP? Who needs XP when you're famous? Happy bastards.
Let the fools do your dirty work in Happy Bastards, which is coming soon. What's next, Britt?
We're checking in with the Relic First Guardian, an apocalyptic Souls-like from Project Cloud Games.
Good. Yeah, Steam game.
The Relic First Guardian is coming soon to PlayStation and PC. What have you got for us all the way over there, Roger?
Well, it's a nice problem to have, but we simply have too many games to show you. So we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers and check in with you guys in a little bit.
Works for me. Shall we go grab a drink?
That would not be disagreeable. I hear you make a really good Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, I'd love to whip one up for you.
Oh. If this game is the floor is lava, this could be it. The floor is lava, right? Is it? This gotta be it. Or maybe. These games.
Peggy 12.
Whoa. Is that Toaster? Wait. Is that Astronaut? I think that is Astronaut.
So the funny thing is that his name actually was Lenny, so he thought everyone was screaming about him, going, Lenny!
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, did you enjoy those trailers? Good, because there's more where that came from.
Let's get back into it with a new trailer for The Precinct.
Is this GTA?
ACPD, drop it now. My advice, keep your head down. Don't piss off the chief. Stick to your beat, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You, stop there. Point Donovan handcuffs dispatch. 10-4, aerial unit inbound. Central, be advised, suspect spikes. Central, all units. Speed robbery in progress. Cover him up, Boot.
All right, kid. You did good today. I'll see you in the morning.
That was The Precinct, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on August 15th, 2024.
If you'd like to try, buy, then good news. Every game in this next section has a demo attached that you can play after the show.
Days are coming! Any of you dimwits still breathing?
My turn.
God dang.
He'll
Future
feel
Game
that in his
Show
ganglion.
wants to play.
First up is
Motor Doom.
Motor Doom, a gnarly BMX roguelike that blends Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with Vampire Survivors.
Next up is Angeline Era, a non-linear adventure game where you dodge traps and bump slash enemies to save an ancient world.
Here's 10 Dead Doves, a psychological horror game where you seek out an urban legend in the Appalachian wilderness.
Servonauts is next, a couch co-op party game where you wield wobbly pipes to manage the galaxy's most chaotic gas station.
Design the future in Dystopica, a cozy cyberpunk city builder where you can create the metropolis of your dreams.
Next in line is Guntouchables, a co-op roguelite where teams of preppers repel an evolving mutant invasion.
And this is Wild Bastards, a rootin' tootin' roguelike shooter where you manage a crew of intergalactic outlaws. And last but not least, this is Metal Suits, a run-and-gun space shooter starring a cyborg veteran out for revenge.
Cool. I'm definitely gonna get that game
Head
too.
to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all those demos and everything else featured in today's show.
I really
Rick,
gotta get
I've got
Steam.
someone I'd like you to meet. Goes by the name of Eugene McQuacklin.
Wait,
They're a private
this game is
eye,
free?
following the breadcrumbs of a
what?
foul salami ski.
A duck detective. Please, say no more.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But I ain't no ugly duckling.
Is this
Hi, I'm
is
Johnny.
And I'm Monica,
Duck?
and
Or
we're from
Duck
Happy Broccoli
Detective?
Games.
Right now, we're working on Duck Detective: The Secret Salami.
Oh yes,
We're solving crime
I
is
knew
no
it.
walk in the
Duck
pond.
Detective.
You're a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent.
Use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open. In a narrative mystery adventure that's not quite as it seems.
Everyone has a motive or a secret.
Duck Detective is a 2 to 3 hour long mystery game that's inspired by games like Return of the Obra Dinn and Case of the Golden Idol. The game is fully voiced, and of course it has a dedicated quack button.
Detective is coming to mobile
So,
later
like-
this year.
Now you can already play Duck Detective on Steam and Switch.
I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. Duck Detective, the secret salami.
Duck Detective: The Secret Salami is out now on PC and Nintendo Switch, with mobile ports coming later this year.
This next trailer is for the RPG fans out there. Sacrifier is inspired by the 90s classics and features a soundtrack composed by Motoi Sakurai.
You are worthy of the title you are about to receive. The bishops are more than soldiers. They are guardians. We took the Nakora. And now...
Ezekiel, the dome's under attack.
You must retreat from Nakora.
Now you can hear it?
We're ready because Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is staining the pages of our Ones to Watch yearbook with
Now you can see me, Justin,
blood.
Melton.
Space Marine 2 is the hotly
And now,
follow-up to Relic Entertainment's 2011
now,
shooter.
now type your,
Interactive this time around. Space Marine
now type things into the chat, please.
Glory for up to 3 players across its galactic co-op campaign. You are dropped into the clanking, capable boots of Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, voiced by Clive Standen of Vikings fame.
Delta Wing, report. The Spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through. Get into assault position by the bridge. Let us show them some of Ultramar's hospitality. Come forth and be slaughtered.
Titus is a true Space Marine, the Emperor's personal angel of death, a stoic ultramarine with a penchant for defending the Imperium. Though at the start of the game, he's dealing with the aftermath of a suspicious demotion and an even more pressing existential matter: the Terranid scourge threatening mankind. Space Marine 2 will transport players to the front lines of the Fourth Tyrannic War, with hundreds of creatures coating the screen as you trudge through the biomes of perilous planets. From Terranid warriors, Hormagorns, gargoyles, and quite likely much larger foes, you'll be overwhelmed in short order if you and your team don't keep your wits about you. The grisly combat blends over-the-shoulder shooting with a deep melee rolling system, allowing you to parry, dodge, pull off brutal combos, and execute your enemies to top up armor supplies.
You will pay, you rotten cow.
It's a metal maelstrom of chaotic conflict, and we're excited to see what Titus and the gang will face up against when the game launches later this year. Space Marine 2 is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on the 9th of September, so there's still plenty of time to scrub up on the wealth of 40k lore before you suit up and ship out on this gnarly Warhammer adventure.
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 9th, 2024. We still have one more game to add to our yearbook, so keep an eye out.
Before we get to that, though, how about another world premiere?
Yeah. Okay, but I have to. I think it needs Wrangler's touch. Just give me a second.
And now we got two people in the shed.
Whoa!
And now talk to me. What do you like to say now?
You're all right. Stop it! Just 1 second.
Peggy 12.
Multiverse. This game is about goats.
Go toe-to-toe with Capybara Thanos in Multiverse of Nuts. Brand new DLC pack for Goat Simulator 3. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on the 19th of June. And you can wishlist it now on Steam.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show, you can let us know.
Head to the link on screen now and fill in the survey to be in with the chance of winning some great... Sorry.
All right, time for something completely different. This year, the Future Games Show is launching a new initiative to help increase the visibility of up-and-coming indie games.
We've created a video submission form so that game makers from around the world can pitch their projects to the show in a snappy 45-second format. A link to the form should be on the screen now.
Think of it as an indie elevator pitch. In the coming weeks and months, we'll share the submissions on social media and highlight them during our upcoming live shows.
Give you an idea of what we're looking for.
And that's
the
good.
FGS team handpicked some of the most anticipated indie games and asked the developers to create their own elevator pitches. And here's what they come up with.
Welcome to the world of Schim. My name is Ewout. I'm one of the developers of the game, and I'm responsible for the programming and art. In Schim, you jump from shadow to shadow. You play as a little shadow creature that goes separate from the person. And now it's up to you to find your way back. Along the way, you will also help other Schim that have lost their objects. We will release on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Get ready to hop around on July 18th.
Hi, I'm Kurt Olson, the creator of the upcoming stealth comedy game, World's Worst Handyman. I'm also a father of 3 with a full-time day job. 5 years ago, I taught myself to code and make games in my spare time. Later, I founded Baby Lumberjack Studio. World's Worst Handyman combines my love for stealth horror games with the charm of Nintendo games. It's a thrilling stealth comedy game for all ages. You play as Doug, an unskilled handyman trying to save his local animal shelter from bankruptcy. Find tools, complete tasks, avoid angry residents, and earn enough money to save the shelter. World's Worst Handyman releases this September. Play the free demo and wishlist the game on Steam to support our small team. Thanks.
Judoro is a stop-motion action-adventure game set in a mystical, historic Scotland. We are a dedicated and passionate two-man team making a truly independent game without compromise. In Judoro, you will explore a world full of eccentric stories and handcrafted NPCs. You will overcome challenges with Judoro's combat and possession mechanics. Our favorite part is perhaps the varied and sometimes grotesque bosses the game is replete with. Judoro is coming out this autumn on Steam. Please wishlist and help spread the word. Thank you.
Hey, Future Game Show. Those guys over there are Heavy Lunch Studio, and they've known each other for, 100 years. And in an act of hubris and self-delusion, they decided to make their first video game, Hermit and Pig. It's an adventure RPG about a reclusive old man and his truffle hunting. These two unlikely heroes get drawn into a dangerous conspiracy involving evil corporations, unusually violent animals, hungry townspeople, cultist weirdos, and a giant mythical mushroom. You'll have to dig deep and ask yourself important questions like, can I master the self-defense techniques necessary to survive? Can I overcome my social anxiety to become a hero? And should I really eat every mushroom I find? You can find these answers and more in Hermit and Pig. The demo is available on Steam now.
Thank you to the talented developers who helped us launch this brand new section. Make sure you wishlist Judero, Hermit and Pig, World's Worst Handyman, and Skim on Steam.
And a game maker who wants to participate in the indie elevator pitch, you can find out more using the link on screen right now. Show us what you got.
Back to our regular programming now, which in this case means another world premiere. This one's a stealth strategy adventure game set in an oppressive cityscape.
I know
Hubble. We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this. It's too dangerous. Not what you want.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
This isn't about me.
Oh, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here.
I'm looking for Herman. I have no idea what he's done. I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
It's only a matter of time. You've set things in motion you don't understand.
Eric's Home, The Stolen Dream, is coming soon to PC and consoles. What's next, Roger?
Well, here's a closer look at Run from Mummies, a cooperative dungeon crawler where you play a group of lucky tourists dodging traps to photograph ancient relics.
So, you heard about the tour? All set for the tour? Well, the sights are unforgettable and rife with dangers. The perfect place to bring your friends. So take plenty of find souvenirs. There's a whole world out there to discover.
Sorry about that, guys. I I'm getting me some water, and my parents are having a conversation.
Yes, and by it, blast, is this recording still up?
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
Hi
Okay, 4 people. Home now. Let's keep it up here.
We're currently working on our most ambitious game to date, Mandragora. Mandragora is a 2.5D action RPG side-scroller with deep Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. We're currently working on fine-tuning the many features that will be available in the game, including epic boss fights and a branching talent tree.
Inquisitor, got supplies for your journey upstairs.
Yeah.
You deserve better for what you did to that witch, but it's all we've got to spare.
In the full release, expect yourself immersed in a narrative crafted by industry legend Brian Mitsoda, known for his work on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Meet many characters, all voiced by professional voice actors, including Aisha Salim, known for her work on Overwatch, and find yourself whisked away into the world of Mandragora with a dark fantasy soundtrack composed by Antonio, best known for his work as a member of Sacred Flesh.
Hey guys, I'm sorry about all that. I'm trying to cook for myself because because my little brother is leaving. But I'm still going. Come on. Come on.
I didn't want to do it. You made me do it. You shouldn't be here.
Numata is a suburban survival horror game from Deadbolt Interactive. It's coming to PC and consoles in 2024.
The next game takes influence from Hotline Miami.
Sono Kuni is a top-down action game from the Dan Yasa crew, a hip-hop group from Japan that decided to make their own indie game. It's coming soon to PC, but for now, you can wishlist it on Steam.
Eternal Strands is up next. An action game where you use magic, weapons, and climbing skills to take down enormous monsters. Here's the latest trailer.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave. No, you need to get out of there. Now. I was made for this, Aurea. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades. No one's been this close in years. My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. You can count on me. This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams. It's time to uncover them.
Eternal Strands is coming soon, but if you're eager for more, we'll be airing an interview with the developers during our official post-show, the Future Games Show Expansion Pack.
The expansion pack airs directly after the summer showcase, so stick around for a closer look at today's games and some extra world premieres.
For this next section, the FGS team handpicked some of the most exciting Unreal Engine 5 projects to provide an eye-popping glimpse into the future. Let's check it out. Thank you to the developers who participated in our Unreal Engine 5 showcase. Be sure to follow them on social media to keep up with these projects as they evolve.
Now, as we all know, the only good bug is a dead bug.
And there's been plenty of virtual pest control going on this year.
But how about some more? Up next, we have a juicy update on Starship Troopers Extermination.
Hi, I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship Troopers Extermination. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the exciting new update coming to the game called Carnage on Planet X11. The Carnage system itself is basically persistent bug bodies everywhere in the world. They don't go away. We're bringing the movie into the video game. Being able to climb on top of the bug piles to get the best vantage point over the bugs. It's a system that we've developed in-house from the ground up. It's really all about bringing Carnage and the war to show the persistent damage throughout the world. I'm so excited to share it with the community. Planet X11 is deep within the Tibanus system in the Arachnid quarantine zone. We're setting this planet within the rings of a gas giant. It's draped in mystery. We are going there to defend the T-Fang array. It's the most important listing post in the Federation and is crucial to Federation operations that we secure it. X11 is our first attempt in Starship Troopers to combine indoor combat environments with outdoor combat environments. Planet X11 offers us an opportunity to see what battling the bugs inside Federation buildings is really like. Weak Point's something we've really been excited to finally bring into the game. We've added armor to our bugs. And the weak point on the bug is where you can easily take down a bug if you know how to aim with the right weapon. Add in some more nuance and more depth into gunplay, and that's what Weak Point's allowing us to do. Working on Starship Troopers Extermination has been a dream come true for me. It's something that I really enjoy coming and working on every day. Being able to bring those movie moments into a video game for the rest of the world to experience has been so much fun.
Grab your friends and suit up in Starship Troopers Extermination, which is available now on Steam.
We're following up on that bombshell with our third and final yearbook edition. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games and Behavior Interactive for a deep dive into the casting of Stone.
From the minds behind Dead by Daylight and the Dark Pictures anthology, please welcome the casting of Frank Stone into our future game show Wants to Watch yearbook. This single-player horror adventure lets you define your own story in the expanded world of the iconic action horror game Dead by Daylight. Players follow an ensemble of intrepid young filmmakers as they set out to film their own home movie at a murder site steeped in tragic history. Prepare to be posed with fate-changing choices, challenging puzzles, and death-defying QTEs as you guide the cast through eerie environments and shocking twists, dodging grisly deaths along the way. The casting of Frank Stone is coming to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC in 2024. And to give you a closer look at this exciting collaboration, let's throw it over to our friends at Behaviour Interactive and Supermassive Games.
For the longest time on Dead by Daylight, we knew that we wanted to offer different types of experience to our players. And a single player narrative experience is definitely one of them. And our fans have been requesting it quite a lot. So obviously, Supermassive Games with their pedigree, their portfolio of games, is the perfect partner to deliver that fantastic horror experience.
The casting of Frank Stone is a classic, supermassive, cinematic adventure game.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
It's an honest horror experience. It's a story that we've been thinking around for quite a long time, and it really fits the omniverse idea that underpins a lot of the Dead by Daylight lore, and so it kind of slipped together as a very natural fit.
It all starts with our 1963 storyline, which is investigation of a missing child, which leads us into a very dark, quite grisly serial killer horror story. But as the story unfolds from there, things go in different directions, and we bring in a lot of different subgenres of horror.
And that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
The main influences were always to try to be the mystic, something you could actually believe, something that you can understand, relate to. At the same time, part of it you don't understand, and it creates a mystery. We're always going back to the classic slasher horror movies and characters that we learn to love and hate at the same time.
What?
One thing we really latched onto quickly was the idea of how a piece of creative art could become a vehicle for horror. And in our case, that's the Super 8 film that's being made by a group of teenage characters on the site of an infamous serial killer's crimes. That felt like a vehicle where we could bring in other influences of horror that we really like.
Either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Right of the project, talking with Supermassive, we connected because we're passionate about horror, and we basically get our inspiration from the same sources. So it was great talking with them and seeing that a lot of the sources for inspiration they're using have been the same that we've been looking into at the genesis of Dead by Daylight. So in that sense, our fans and also new players that will experience this can see that both titles are from the same lineage. So for fans of Supermassive Games that still haven't stepped into the fog of Dead by Daylight, this is going to be a great first step.
Come on, people, we got a movie to make.
The casting of Frank Stone is coming later this year. And with that, we've wrapped up our Ones to Watch yearbook for the summer showcase. Go team!
It also means we're closing in on the end of the show. But that doesn't mean that we're done with the world premieres. Here's one more.
Oh, here we go. One more, folks. Okay. Hey,
It's nice to have someone else do the dirty work for you. And only that annoying mongoose always ruins everything. Nico, you and your friends can't stop me. Ha!
I'm definitely gonna get that game. Uncooked. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna get it for the Xbox. Oh yeah.
Nico de Rico is an all-new mascot platformer from developer Via Games as part of the new publishing label Knight's Peak, which was announced today. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
You might have seen our next game before. It blew up on social media for its hyper-realistic latest trailer for Body Cam.
Body Cam is out now on Steam, so go check it out.
All right, it's time for our final trailer. And with keeping a tradition, this one is a super special world premiere.
But before we wrap things up, I have one small question for you, Roger Clark. Aerith or Tifa?
That's interesting. I feel like that's kind of a loaded question in this scenario.
Oh, no. It's just a hypothetical, you know? There's no wrong answers.
Okay.
So that's it then?
Well, you see, that's really interesting, you know?
It's taking you a long time to answer this.
Choose between Tifa and Aerith, I think I would have to go with... That was a quick taste of what's to come from Woodrunner Games, an indie studio featuring developers who worked on Cuphead and Rick and Morty.
The game's full reveal is expected later this year.
Which would coincide with the next Future Games show. Interesting. Brett, I hate to say goodbye, but that's a wrap on the Summer Showcase.
Oh, man. You know what, though? I'm just glad we got to do this together. We were outlaws to the end.
Damn right we were. Thanks for sharing the stage with me. And cheers to all of you guys for tuning in. But don't leave just yet, cowboy, because we've got the post-show coming up right after this with more trailers and deep dives on the way.
There'll also be tons of follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and our FGS social channels on YouTube and TikTok.
Finally, before we take off, we'd also like to thank the hardworking developers, trailer makers, PR representatives, and everyone across the games industry who worked with us to make the showcase a reality, even in such turbulent times. We couldn't have done it without you.
Don't forget to head to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all of today's games and check out some of the demos we discussed. I know we mention it a lot, but your wish lists go a long way. So, if you like a project, go ahead and show it.
I'm Roger Clark.
And I'm Britt Barron.
And this has been the Future Games Show Summer Showcase 2024.
Oh, yes.
Great job.
That's enough for the Future Game Show in 2024, folks. Let's go to that question. 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Hello friends and welcome to the Future Game Show Expansion Pack, the official post-show of the Summer Showcase. I'm Jules from the Future Game Show YouTube channel, and I'm joined by my fellow FGS hosts Nathan and Matt, as well as horror expert and presenter Ash Milburn. Guys, welcome to the expansion pack. How's it feel?
It's good.
It's good. It's nice to be back. Excellent. Now, I know your Steam wish list has probably grown a mile long thanks to all the reveals in this year's summer showcase, but don't close that tab yet, as we've got even more news to share with you here on the expansion pack, as well as debuting some exclusive trailers. We're going to check in with development teams on some of the most exciting games that appeared in today's show, and of course, our esteemed panel will be here every step of the way to chop it up and dissect the great games that we've got to show you. With that in mind, let's jump right into our first feature. Here's an interview with the team behind Starship Troopers Extermination.
My number one fellow live stream member.
Space Vanguard have begun the fight on Valaka. Thanks to their unwavering efforts, we have successfully started taking back the planet and the Thara system. However, the battle is far from over.
Starship Troopers Extermination is an online multiplayer first-person shooter, and it's set in the sci-fi universe of the movies, where the players are assuming the role of the mobile infantry. They're the protectors of the human race's militaristic space empire, and they basically have to wipe out the bug menace from planet to planet. Hello, I'm Chaz Barker from Off-World Industries, and I'm the lead game designer working on Starship Troopers Extermination. Hello everyone, I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship Troopers Extermination here at Off-World Industries. From my point of view, I've been a huge fan since I saw the movie back in '96, and then to have the opportunity to work on it as a professional game designer has been one of the highlights of my career. The great partnership we have with Sony Pictures, they've allowed us to actually introduce a lot of different things into the canon of Starship Troopers. You know, films to work from. So some of the coolest things we've introduced is not even from the films. It's new bugs like the Inferno bug, new weapons that we've added into the game that now officially become canon. I think the thing that I am most proud of that we've been introducing into the game is the new worlds that we're introducing into the lore, like the new Planet X11. These are all new worlds to explore in the universe. I think it's really serving the community well, serving the canon of Starship Troopers extremely well, and it's introducing new things.
Reinforcements of images to make sure you keep everyone alive down there.
With the introduction of the engineer class especially, it's been fun seeing some of the beta testers just, stack buildings on top of each other and create their own structures and bring their own creativity.
When we introduced the engineer class, we entered it as something that they would, use out in the field, defending areas. But they've taken it to a whole new level, and seeing some of the structures they're building to get to places we never intended them to get to. So we are adjusting our design to make sure we allow them to find the fun around every corner instead of finding a bug. Well, if they find a bug, that's okay too, but we're going to arm them to take that bug down pretty quick.
I don't like that game.
If you love cooperative first-person shooters in alien worlds that's fun and accessible, and you're a fan of Starship Troopers, you're going to have double the fun in our game. It is meant for you.
Thank you to Offworld for that deep dive into Starship Troopers Extermination. It's available on Steam right now, so grab your mates and get cracking. I don't know about you guys there, but I'm ready to do my part and fend off the bug menace. We actually jumped in for a game or two together recently, and there's a lot going on in this game. You've got extermination of 1 million bugs, you've got base building, you've got class systems to choose from. It was a lot to go through, but we had a bit of a good time, didn't we? In fact, Matt, you actually spoke to the developers recently, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that really surprised me about it, right, is it's in early access. They're on the 0.7 update right now, but there's already so much, and they've already changed so much. The introduction of classes, and like you say, the base building is really unique. There's so much to sink your teeth into. And the 0.8 update is on its way at the end of June, and that's going to have their Carnage mode, which sounds awesome.
Carnage mode?
Yeah, so now, instead of killing a bug and eventually the body disappearing, all the bodies are going to remain on the battlefield at all times. So when you're base defending at the end, bugs are going to start piling over each other over the walls. It's going to be absolutely carnage.
I was going to say, I think the greatest compliment I can give this game is that I do have PTSD
PTSD after playing it. I feel like I've been in an off-world war with these bugs. Like, it was madness. Like, they were coming from every angle at some points, and I was just like, I can't take it anymore.
I think I learned like very early on that I'm not very good at FPS games. Like that is true. But I had a blast when I was given the job of like, you go to the turret, Jules, you man that turret, and you kill anything that moves coming towards it. And I was like, I'm in my happy place now. This is great.
But I thought that was what was fascinating. It's very natural. We all found our roles in it. Like, I found I was kind of repairing our base until I got to a point where I felt like a parent, and I was like, no one is looking after this base. I'm fixing every door, and these bugs are still getting it, and so I just abandoned everyone.
Hey, at least you're on the inside of that base.
Yeah, I was stuck on the outside of the base for a while. I could have done with some of those bodies of bugs piling up so I could make myself a ladder to get in. But,
I love the thought of you going around afterwards in the carnage mode, just sweeping my base! I need to look after it. I think it really does capture the essence of Starship Troopers, though, which is that kind of satire, that patriotism that's kind of goofy and gory, and like just the look of it is so Starship Troopers. I know it's the name of the game, but come on, it's hard to nail, isn't it? Like, look, you really want to feel that film feeling, and that they've taken such inspiration from the series, and not just the first film as well, and drawn from all of the areas of the series is really nice to see too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I love the fact that the bugs are genuinely scary as well, because you start off and you think, okay, cool, I'll kill a few of these guys left, right, and centre, and it's like, that's a special variant, that's a giant bombardier one, oh dear, they're appearing right in front of us and behind us. It's like, okay, maybe I'm not as confident in my survival as I thought I was when I first got off here. But yeah, I love the tone, like you were saying. It's bombastic in every sense of the word. And the amount of bodies that they're going to be on screen, alive or dead, it's going to be mad.
It's going to be absolutely mad. And yeah, and like leading into what you said, right, like the community has really taken it all on board, and there are people like full on role playing in that game, like they're part of Rico's Roughnecks, shouting and screaming at each other. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. And the community are really responsive. Like, all of those updates that have come, they've added stuff in to help you have more fun in the game, like the engineer class, which allows you to build these crazy structures. At first they were like, cool, that's probably a bit high, we don't want people going hundreds of feet in the air, but people are having fun with it, so I guess we'll just make it a feature now of the game, right? And that's part of the beauty of that early access development that they're able to do. I'm going to continue through. So yeah, 0.8 is on the way, and then 1.0 release. See what comes of that.
Well, I think that the enough about our worryingly intricate bug murdering strategies. Just remember, the Starship Troopers Extermination is available now on Steam. But let's just calm things down a little bit, shall we? Because we've got a trailer for an adorable party game now that should cleanse your palate. Let's take a look.
Only on stream.
Now, Runout is coming soon, but you can wishlist it now on Steam. Now, you all remember Eternal Strands from today's showcase. It was the physics-based action game where you climb on towering monsters and use elemental magic to traverse the environment. Well, we've got an overview from the developers coming up next that digs into one of the game's colossal boss fights.
I had to be. I'll be right back. I need to take care of something.
Eternal Strands is a third-person action adventure in which you play a young woman named Bryn who belongs to a magical tradition known as Weavers. These folks have been on the outs since a devastating event called the Surge left them without a homeland. As Bryn, you'll get to combine both weaponry, such as bows, two-handers, swords, and shields, with incredible magical abilities, with an arsenal that grows over time as you tackle massive creatures, and do so in a rich physics sandbox.
I'm Frédéric Saint-Laurent, game director at Yellowbrick.
And I'm Mike Laidlaw, the chief creative officer, but really a project-wise creative director. The four of us that co-founded the company had sort of some shared interests, I would say. All of those kind of games that make you feel very much like you are a fantasy superhero in a way, right? Where you're going up against these titanic creatures. And that was kind of the idea, was this shared passion for something like that.
I've been fascinated by physics-based game for a very long time. Like I like kind of the toyish aspect of them, like sometimes ridiculous, sometimes like very inventive. One thing I wanted to pull off with this one was trying to push the physics gameplay into more of an action adventure and how to apply that to combat, with the goal of trying to bring physicality to the power, not just a bunch of ethics. With it, it's been really driving the design of every one of the powers.
Our tech team, they have some incredible understanding of the universe. They
but
created
in a good way.
a space where every power is a physical entity.
My hope is the players will create synergies that we haven't thought of, coming up with our own innovative strategy. If a drake breathes fire on a pot of water, you're going to have all of a sudden this gigantic wall of vapor that's going to get generated. So it's going to hide, you'll be able to hide inside it from the drake because you'll lose line of sight with you.
And I think, honestly, a lot of our philosophy comes down to, boy, it'd be really cool if it weren't always the same fight. They appear in different levels. They appear in different level conditions. Is it cold? Is it hot? And where did I first meet them? Because they wander the levels, right? All of those things create emergent variety. And to us, that emergent variety is a big part of sort of our boss design philosophy. They're not just in an arena.
Thank you to Mike and Fred from Yellow Brick Games for the deep dive on Eternal Strands, which is coming soon. I mean, gang, what do we think of that? That was crazy. The boss fights shown off in there. It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus meets Breath of the Wild, smashing together, and I definitely want more of that.
I think one of the things I really loved about it is when we got a chance to look at it, we saw the same boss fight 3 times, which I think is hugely confident, because it was Yellow Brick saying, look, here's the same boss fight, but here's all the different ways you can do it. And one to us was those powers, you know, the fire, the ice, the telekinesis, the amount of player creativity that they offer you is huge, and how you mix and match them to fight the Archpeak Dragon. And so we just got to see all these different ways to fight it. You know, they were like using ice to stick the dragon to the floor, they were climbing on its back and flying through the environment. And it just looks like you're going to have so much kind of creativity in how you tackle these fights.
And of course, our collective favourite one of just hurl a giant piece of cinder block into its face. Yeah, bring to the face. That's a strategy.
That's how I deal with most of my problems. Just brick to the face.
Yeah, ancient pillar
Okay,
thrown
guys,
across. Let's go.
Are you guys like preferable to like bow or sword?
Oh, hey guys. I hate to do. I don't want to watch the rest of it. Okay, because the truth of it is I think we're done here. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and the notification buttons in the videos. And God bless Happy Gaming. And thank you all for seeing my next second live stream. Peace.